subscribers, welcome back to the channel. If you can relate to anything that I say on this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you can't, make sure you give it a thumbs down, because your vote means everything when it comes to the Denson tribe. Today we're going to discuss the third eye. Now you guys know from watching my videos before, I almost blew up and exploded on camera. Y'all saw that, right? Like the lightning came inside and just blew up right next to me. You know, I'll leave the link to that video in the description also. But the key that a lot of people need to know in this day and time, besides the hieroglyphics being our emojis of today, is that in order to read the emoji hieroglyphics and to decode it and to really access your third eye, is you have to look at it. I'm going to describe the spiritual world in an English talking translation. It's like playing chess. If you know how to play chess, or even if you know how to play checkers, right? It's like making all of those moves on that square board at one time, though. So the energy that you feel when you look at all the colors from the emojis, bam, you have to hurry up and capture it. And then that's when this part of your brain can descend up while your spirit stays here and guard the heart. I'm going to be careful when I'm saying this type of stuff, because y'all see last time electricity came in the inside and just blew up right here next to me. And that's why I don't be liking getting real spiritual when it comes down to talking about things about the third eye or whatever. Because like there's something about when it went inside my neck that, you know, the electricity that goes to your brain and throughout your body is all controlled through your spine. But I don't know how they put it in there when they did what they did, but it just gave me like, I got like 9 extra brains right here that stands in the air right here. I'm trying to describe it in English form. It stands in the brain right here. Then I have like one, then I have something right here that just protects the heart, which I call it the soul. But I can also like descend all my energy at one time. Like I can literally make this room light up and blow up if I really wanted to, like I did in that last video. That's why I really don't be trying to do it, but it's got to be like the timing has to be perfect. It has to be my full intent, you know. And also like having the third eye open means you see things that no one else in this universe sees unless they're one of the chosen ones. And then it's just a natural pickup program for them. Like there's no coincidence that the name of this video is called The Third Eye, you know. There are conscious minds that want me to drop a video called The Third Eye. And I can pick up the energy no matter where they are in the world, because they're so powerful that I know that this content has to be produced because they love my content, you know. And it's real deep. Like concerning the third eye, it's real deep, okay? It involves relaxation and concentration. You have to concentrate at a level, at a high velocity. Like your vibration has to get so high that you can almost explode, but not that hard. Once you get it like to like right here in the area of concentration, let it just nunchuck kick. Let it just kick right there. Let it do like the karate kick, like in the air with a foot spinning around. Let it do that, and it's gonna stand right here. Just let it do that. Like don't go too far as using your soul to help the spirit, because then that's when you make lightning happen and stuff like that, when you combine those two, because you're too far into the ancient textures. But yet and still, like, they love it. Our ancestors and the spirits, they love it. Yet and still, like, you can blow yourself up doing that. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description of the video for you guys, but you literally can blow yourself up doing it. That's why I don't want to go too deep with it, you know. But basically, the transfer, the spiritual thinking into a regular human mind is that this side right here is like 9 different brains by itself, and it's not really in your head. It stands like right here outside your head, and it's steady configuring everything. It breaks everything down. And that's just like for the spiritual realm. Then you have this part, this energy that right here, that controls the real reality realm. Like right now, it's paying attention like to the light that's reflecting to you so you can see good. And it's paying attention to like the jury in my body here and all of that. You know what I mean? But the heart is like, it's just circling around right now in the air, like looking for energy. It's looking for like different spirits that are alike, that are conscious and that are awake, you know? And so that's part of it. But then the main concentration of the third eye is like when you get real furious, real mad, and you just concentrate real hard, Like, you just really morph up. I don't want to do it because I don't want to make no electricity or no explosions happening here. But I'm just saying, you can literally do that. You can morph up that hard. And I never knew this until they went up in my neck and did all this surgery stuff. I don't know what happened with my electricity, but I can read your whole energy of everything that you are thinking, and I don't even have to see you. I can see signs and symbols of you reflecting from a TV, from a music song, from anything. I can just see it, and I can hear it, and I know who you are. I know where you are. I would never reveal that I know all these things, but I know it. But the universe doesn't really reveal it to me until I come in contact with you. Unless you're just a real spiritual, strong force, then I'll just pick up on your signal of how you're communicating, no matter what you think your defense is. And this is a mental, spiritual war, battle type thinking. It's all ancient. Like, the third eye is basically like, it's unexplainable in the physical, in the human language to decode it, because there's trillions of things going on at one time, and the things that you guys are getting that's translated to you are only a tenth of 1% of the things that I could describe to you, because there really isn't words to describe it, because there's so much powerful forces going on and operating at one time. And then you still have the real reality realm also. So you can be in the spiritual realm and the reality realm can disrupt it. The reality realm is not on the same calendar as the spiritual realm. So that's how the universe balances itself out, to show you it doesn't matter how powerful you are in the spiritual realm. The reality realm can still destroy you, because the reality realm doesn't know who you are. The spiritual realm will always protect you, but the reality realm can destroy you on an accident, because the reality realm isn't intended to know what you are, who you are, what's your purpose. That's why it's the reality realm, and you have no control over the reality realm. But in the spirit realm, y'all can slap hands, y'all can fly, y'all can exchange thoughts, y'all can glide, y'all can make explosives as you guys walk, like blow up things, boom, 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 just like waving your hand and show your power. You can do that. In the physical realm, you're more up against hate, dislike, judgment, questioning, people not believing in you. So you have to understand which realm and reality of existence that you're dealing with. Even when you're dealing with the spirit realm, you have to always remember that you're still up against the reality realm. And then you have to pay attention to the soul realm, which guarding your heart, what that's telling you. You have to pay attention to the energy and the light that's going on. There's a lot of things going on at one time. So I tell you guys, like, really pay attention to the emojis of today, because those are the hieroglyphics, you know. And my third eye, it started to get open, I would say 11 years ago. I had seen all these things and I just knew what was going on. Yet and still, I couldn't tell anyone because people would think I was crazy. You know, yet and still, like, I knew the challenge in my brain, but once they did the surgery and went in there, it just enhanced the abilities, you know. It enhanced the whole thought process, my every ability. I was more conscious of everything. And, like, let me tell y'all this story, right? When they went up in my neck, right? The hospital room that I was in, it had a big body of water outside of it. A big, big lake, right? Plenty gorgeous water. Do you know, after they went up in my neck and did what they did, that I would be able to look into the water, and you could be on a whole different side of the city, and I can know exactly what they were doing? Then I would just put my thoughts focus back into the water in the lake, and then I can hear the whole phone conversation that certain family members were making. Then that's why I was scared to look at water for a long time. Like, I'm serious, you guys. Water is something about the water. There's some currents. There's the currents in the water really are messages, are real high decoding hieroglyphics. The emojis are also, but the water is more spiritual than anything. I would look in the water and I would know where evil was in the world, what part of the world the most evilest threat was at. I would know if it was east, west, north, or south. I would know exactly where it was at. I could just look in the water and tell the thinking. And one day, it was so crazy, you guys. I actually got it recorded. I seen like, and I still have it recorded. I have it recorded on this one old phone, but it was like this red star, and it just shot like the color red, like it shot, whoosh, and then it shot back, whoosh, and it shot again, whoosh. But you can tell that it was like a stardust. It was something, but it was real scary, but it was real phenomenal and real fascinating. And it used to do that when I was whenever I would look at the water, it would do that like once every 2 weeks or something. It was rare, and I started to finally catch it. And one day I recorded it, and I literally caught it, and it was hard to catch it and record it, but I actually really recorded it. You know what? I didn't even think to put that into a video. I'll probably save that for like if I ever get like major publicity or something and they want something super authentic that's never been seen before, that's straight from the third eye, that nobody in the world has seen or been able to capture despite all the recording and drones of the world. I'm the only one that really saw this and no one else could take that from me. I have that recording and it's just so beautiful. I wonder if I should go, and it's at nighttime and you can see it, man, for yourself. And it's straight from earth, from like the ancient hieroglyphic testimonial symbols to me. And I never knew I can have that much energy come from the universe, bro. It was like it came from the middle of the earth. Like the energy I must have put out from looking at that water for so long it got so vibrant and got so angry and so responsive that it just boom hit the ground, and that like a big red star just flew out of it, bro. Like, dog, it went past the moon. Y'all think the video I leave in the link description was something when I almost blew up from that thunder coming in the house. You ain't see nothing yet. Oh my god. I'm scared to release it. I think I should say that video because that video is probably a priceless video. That video is probably worth like, it should probably go like in a museum or something. I think that video probably would really go in a museum. It's not worth no value that no one can afford. People couldn't afford that value. And I don't think it's no one out there that could afford the value of that. And I have it. That's the crazy part. I don't even have to look for the evidence. I literally have the evidence. Like, I didn't even realize that my third eye was that powerful. It scared me. Like, that's why I take breaks on it a little bit, you know? And I try to deal with all these other situations we got in the world. But I was asked to make this video, so I have to enlighten those. Because we are all the chosen ones. It's just some of us are at different levels than others, you know? Some of us are just at different levels than others, you know, spiritually. And that's how it should be, you know? It's scary, to be honest with you. It's more like tic-tac-toe mixed with chess. Well, it's all like chess, but it's all like making, you ever played chess? But imagine playing chess for making that all your moves throughout your whole chess game at one time, though. Just every move that you ever made, right? But making it at one time, just boom, instantly. That's how it is when you're decoding your third eye. That's what you have to do when you're decoding the emojis. It's that. Like, if that makes any sense to you all. I try to break it down in the English language to spiritual realm, which there is no skill to weigh it, or really no skill to describe it. Again, it's still the bits and pieces that I give you are probably more valuable than you averagely would get, because I'm in tune. I love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Like I said, again, you know, if you can relate or you got any value from this video, or have you ever had any kind of like spiritual signs, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't, then just give it a thumbs down. If you can't relate, just give it a thumbs down. Or if you haven't heard of anyone that can do it, you know, give it a thumbs down. You know, but I'll make sure I'll leave the link in the description for when I almost blew myself up channeling in. Okay? Right here in this studio. Because that's how powerful it is. You know, I don't know what it is about when they went in my neck, but it's just a blessing. And I know it's one of a kind. It's like I'm scared to release this information to the wrong hands, or to be giving the information to the wrong people and they actually decode it. It's like impossible to decode it because it's protected by the ancient ones, but I can access it. I know how to unlock it. But it can't be unlocked by me by force. I have to be in the right vibe to unlock it on my own. It's like super protected by a being and a spiritual power way greater than myself. You know? Thank you guys. I love you guys. Denton Tribers, you're the best. Make sure you share this video. And we're going to keep it coming. I'll open your eyes. I hope you got some valuable knowledge today from the human avatar.